Hello viewers, and welcome to another episode of Go RV's Camping Cuisine, thanks to our friends at Thetford. I just got a text from my mate Paddy and Troy. They're coming over to check out my new Paramount Signature caravan, so I think I might cook up a little treat for them for afternoon tea. Come with me. So today I'm going to make an old Australian family favourite, golden syrup dumplings. We need some flour, self-raising, brown sugar, 2 cups of water. I'm going to add some sultanas, some butter and milk, and of course the main ingredient, golden syrup. Okay, so first I'm going to make the dough. Very simple. I've got my flour, and in there I'm going to add half the butter, 30 grams of it. Now here you need to use your fingers, because what you want to do is crumb the butter with the flour until you get it looking like fine breadcrumbs. Now, if you use your fingertips, you don't melt the butter, because your fingertips are the coolest part of your hand. You don't want to use your whole hand. So here you can see that we're getting like fine little breadcrumbs. Now that that's done, we're going to pour in the milk. See how I've made a little well in the middle? I'm going to throw in my sultanas and just scatter them around. And finally, my golden syrup. So we just put a nice dollop of the golden syrup in the middle. As you can see, I'm using a knife rather than a spoon, because it cuts through the dough and helps to mix it really quickly and easily. That's nearly done. So here's what I do next. I'm going to put a little bit of flour on my board and transfer my dough onto that board. Now we're going to do a quick mix with the flour. Just patting it down, making sure that it's not too moist. And you can see it's starting to form into a nice dough. We don't want to overwork the dough, so we're just going to give it a little pat. So I'm actually going to divide the dough with my knife, because I don't want people fighting over who gets the biggest bit. So I'm just going to cut them into little sections about the same size, just roughly. And then I'm going to individually roll them up. Look at that. So guys, to cook my dumplings, I'm going to use a stovetop. It's a K1500 by Thetford. You've seen me use the bench space. Now I open it up to reveal the stovetop. It's time to get our pan on. Check out my pan. This is my favorite camping pan. First thing I'm going to do is add my butter. We're going to let it melt a little bit, and then add our brown sugar. We'll do that till the sugar's melted. It looks good already, and I haven't even started. Now it's time to add the secret ingredient. No surprise, golden syrup. About 3/4 of a cup. And finally, 2 cups of water. And we're going to pour that in and gently stir it and wait for it to come to the boil. So I'm going to whack the lid on the pan, because then it'll boil quicker. And that means we'll get our dumplings ready a lot sooner. Okay, now that it's on the boil, we're going to turn it down on low heat. So it's just got a small simmer. We're going to give it one more stir. And we're going to lovingly place our little dumplings in the pan, and one in the middle. I'll make sure that they're well spaced out. And now we're going to put the lid on and let them simmer for 10 minutes. So our dumplings have been simmering in the sauce for about 7 minutes. We're going to open the lid and turn them over so they cook evenly. Oh, look at those plump little pillows of love. They're going to taste fantastic. Let's turn them over and leave them simmering for a little bit longer. Turn them over gently. We're going to now put the lid on and let them simmer for another 7 minutes. So they've been 6 minutes on one side, 6 minutes on the other. Now we're going to open the lid and let them simmer for about 3 minutes, so that sauce will thicken to a nice silky, smooth consistency. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness, I can't say any more about those. I'm going to pour a bit of the sauce on top. You can tell that sauce is thickening already. So we're going to leave the lid off, and we're just going to let them reduce a little bit more. As you can see, they're plump, they're golden, they're ready. I'm going to turn the heat off, and I'm going to get my thick cream from my Thetford fridge. Okay, my mates aren't due for another 10 minutes, but I'm going to have a sneaky little taste to make sure that they're just right. 2, hey, maybe 3, huh? And we're going to finish it off with a nice big dollop of cream. And now for the taste test. Let's open one up and have a look inside. Look at that, fluffy, cooked to perfection. Let's see how they taste. delicious. So this is JD signing off with another episode of Go RV's Come Here Cuisine, thanks to our mates at Thetford.